This could be a big mistake.
Mistake?
If they could do that to a wall, imagine what they could do to our heads.
For sure. And our heads are nowhere near that thick.
Speak for yourself.
Turtles. Yeah, and we didn't make that hole, you wacko.
Oh, no.
What's up, Shellheads? How's it going? Your friendly neighborhood, Shellhead here. Dave Wonder, with another exciting early edition of Turtle Talk. So there was some snafus, and our cast has been shifted around a few times today. We've been having some technical difficulties as well. We have a returning guest in David Tussler. What up, dude?
Hello.
Hey! And his microphone's working now. We were trying to get that working right up to literally when we went live. So I'm glad that worked out. Real quick, hey, Quinn Comics, thank you very much. I appreciate the intro. The Wet and Wild Wave Ride and Artist? Thank you, Mitch. Taking that straight from the lovely intro for Sewer Servant Mikey. I really appreciate that, my friend. Who loves turtles? These guys. Really, what up, Mr. Geeky? How's it going? Jesse, welcome. Geeker Queen, how's it going? Big Mo, Forgivens, Michael, of course, Mitch. Yeah, what is shaking, everybody? Yeah, so I guess it's a different D&D this fine evening. But what up, Mr. Ryan Clark? How's it going? What up, KJ? But how you been, Tussler? It's been good?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
Good.
The same stuff, trying to find more turtles.
Oh my God, it's a never-ending stream. And now the monster turtles are starting to hit. Raph is apparently starting to hit stores. They've been spotted right here in Minnesota, also across the nation. So actually, friend of the channel, Mr. Gale, actually hooked it up. So that is on its way to the P.O. box. So hopefully I'll have it Monday.
Nice.
But I appreciate it, Tim. Yeah, throw that sweet thumbs up. But you get anything cool this last week though, Tussler?
I'm not sure. Oh, I got a Turtle Funko shirt.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, the one that comes in that little turtle van box.
Oh yeah, I've seen that around.
Yeah, so I got one of those for turtles.
Oh, bummer, Tim. Yeah.
Other than that, I don't think I've gotten much new turtle stuff since last time we talked. I'm still waiting for my Scumbug and Anthrax to show up. I was supposed to be there today, but FedEx is late, so I have to wait a bit.
It always is. Turtles don't do drugs, but they do leave likes on good streams. I like that. So over the last week and change, I have gotten these lovely figures in. So there is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Turtle crossover figures, and I'm not gonna lie, the quality on them's fine. It's Hasbro. The shells feel really, really weird, like they're gonna bend off for some reason. Okay. April's fine. It's the Pink Ranger lightning figure, just without the skirt. So I really like these, but I know I've shown you this picture, Tussler. I know it's if you follow me on Instagram, please do, by the way. The thing that got me excited is I realized the heads from these, the alternate heads, the unhelmeted heads, work really well on the 2012 Turtles bodies.
Yeah.
To give you almost an IDW-esque version of the Turtles. I know these are what they look like in the comic, or in the crossover comic. But for me, these I don't know. This popped me huge.
Yeah, it worked pretty well.
And the only paint that I had to lay down was I actually have them right here. Is I had to repaint Raph's head because the green was slightly off.
Yeah, and that was another thing I was gonna say. They look like they match really well with the coloring.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm a Mikey guy. We talk about this all the time. But Mikey, there's no paint. I had to make a little head joint for him, but that figure rules. I've had so much fun posing this dude around. I have him on a MFX stand right now. Donnie's a little weird because he has the full skull cap.
Yeah.
And goggles, but whatever. That's cool. I have him just holding.
That still work.
And Leo, just because I haven't shown him, I got to get some better swords for him. But it's a sharp looking turtle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it works really well. And now you have a completely new set.
Right. And the fun thing is like these, because these don't look like the 2012 cartoon. You know, the toes, the texture, everything. These were kind of the pre-show figures.
Yeah.
I agree, Mitch. I like it because it gives them kind of the teenager scale. Like it makes them look a little off proportion wise. And I don't know. I really dig it.
It almost looks like an upscale of the baby turtles they had when they were children.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, the stylization is just, I don't know. And these are actually, I think these are the the Bay turtle size. Oh, I thought they looked kind of cool. Because the funny thing is, the only thing that was stylized on the original release of those 2012 figures were the weapons. They were all like on model. Oh, what up, Luis? How's it going, man? Long time. But welcome. But yeah, so that is what I got and kind of made. This I did on a Tiny Mang Tuesday stream, but courtesy of Kyle Robinson Customs, he released the decal set.
Ooh.
For the OG arcade. So let's see if I can let's see if I can get it to focus. Of course, it's not going to, but yeah, it is on point. It has all the warnings and the character selects and coin returns.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that artwork on there.
Yeah, it's spot on. I know you can still get these shelfpresence.com. Again, dude pumps out some really cool stuff. I may have gotten a few other sets.
I've only got the little one.
Yeah. When he was putting them up, I was like, ooh! I saw like every arcade machine that I absolutely love. Thank you, Mitch, for popping that up. Don't pay in quarters. Hey, PayPal. I know it's not 4-player, Graham. Hush. It's cost less than the one that you have. I got my arcade set up. The stickers fought, but I won. Fair. The paperback ones are rough. Oh, what up, Toy Lips? How's it going? Dave wonder how easy did those heads fit on with someone like me who doesn't know their way. Yeah, so what I did is right now they're kind of held on with a little blue tack. I gotta go and I want to make proper head joints. All I did was throw a little tack on them and boop, and
yeah,
they fit just fine. Mikey's the only one that I've actually made the like physical joint for. Like I actually put actually it's an ankle peg from a 1/6 scale figure on it, and then that fits in there. Do any of the function arcade machine? No, these are just, I mean, stickers on a hunk of plastic. These are the Fortnite arcades that you can get at, I believe, Walmart's right now. So you can pop them off, and it has a weapons rack. Actually, I have some of my spare accessories in there. But the Fortnite arcades come, and I mean, I'll just heat up the side stickers. They come off, and then you can pop these. Don't worry, Nightwing, we'll get there. Deep breaths. Good Lord.
I'm going to have to do that, man.
Yeah, man. I may have gotten a spare set because I figured you'd want to. Just say, what up, really comics? Cool. I don't believe you. Okay, so we will pop over to some news. So I can't quite remember where we left off last Turtle Talk. So I figured I'd put these guys up again. I know I covered it on Monday Foosh Live with Robo. I know I covered it on multiple streams. The latest, greatest pre-orders from NECA. The Ultimate Foot Soldier, which has been out for a minute, comes with all these extra goodies. Absolutely fantastic. But my money went to the Mousers.
Same here.
I love them. Mousers have always been my thing. Even Nightwing GL in the chat has dubbed me the Mouser King, which I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I somehow sniff these buggers out when they're at shows just before he can. But I'm very excited to get these. I also did not notice that there is one with the rat in the Mouser.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome. I completely had missed that one before.
Yeah, but, like you, I ended up with going for the Mousers.
It's a great pack. And not a bad price for everything that you get too. So very, very stoked about that. Moving on, we have the Entertainment Earth exclusive Mutagen Man. We actually just had a conversation about this on the phone earlier.
Yeah, you have that one. He's right behind me.
So like I am very, very, very hot to trot for this figure. I saw it in person and kind of wavered a little bit. I really, really like how it looks. I love the Mutagen Man figure as is. This glows in the dark. I'm a sucker for gimmicks like that. Move over Baxter. There's a new person with the Mouser call. Hell yeah. I don't have any Mousers because Dave snatches them up. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it's the same sculpt that we got in what was that, wave 2 of Ultimates?
2 or 3.
Yeah, just awesome looking. I love all the glow in the dark plastic and the gold and everything. It again, we'll see how strong my commitment to not getting this guy is, but I have a feeling I will fall.
It's cool. I like glow in the dark stuff myself too, and it's a nice piece. But like we talked about, it doesn't fit in a display with the rest of the turtles.
Yeah.
Unless you want to surround it by a bunch of mutagen and stuff, and he gets overpowered.
Yeah. See, this is one that I would like. I literally I was looking at this. I'm like, I would put this on my car dashboard. Like, just that would be my dashboard light. The BST Action turtles showed up at my Walmart. Picked them up for a friend. I kind of like their weird heads and faces. Oh, right on. I haven't seen them in person yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. Other than that pizza set with the black and white ones. Right
here.
You
have. I was gonna say you have that one. Like, yeah. Have you busted one open, or did you just get the?
No, I just have that one, and I'm gonna keep it as is. I figure I'm gonna try and find the regular ones, so I can bust those open and see how they come out.
Right on. Forgivens, I really, really like how it looks. I was actually pulling it up because I forgot to grab the images. So I'll pull it up right from 5K Toys. This is from Fury Toys. This is the Leatherhead, sculpted by the same person who gave us Spring, the Leo Samurai.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's what I was going for, Toy Lips. Again, another stunning figure. And if you don't want him as Leatherhead, you can have him as Killer Croc, which I kind of dig. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this, and yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's so cool. It'd be kind of cool if you could get like the orange prison type pants for him to represent the IDW Leatherhead.
Oh hell yeah! Or to just make him look in wrestling, like his wrestling persona. Again, this one cropped weird, but yeah. Ooh. Link, please. Mr. Geeky, hit up 5K Toys. You can see it right up here on Instagram. The pre-orders haven't gone live for it yet. In fact, I've been keeping an eye on it, and I have notifications on for this page because I'm nervous. It is an awesome looking figure. Oh, I got the BST Action or Best Action Raphael on Wednesday. Terrible. Fair. Like I said, I had only held one that I think was from overseas, like it was an early one, so I'm curious. I am excited that there's an affordable turtle figure out there right now.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a lot from it. You know,
I just wish I hope that it's higher quality than that initial one that I got my hands on.
I have the Aang from Avatar from the BST. Yeah, and it's fine. You know, it's not a NECA, it's not a super set, but I don't expect that.
It's a toy.
It is what I basically expect it to be.
Oh, there you go, Fury Gator. He's tossing up. dare I say, oh, God damn it, Mr. Geeky. Speaking of Leatherhead, did you finish yours, Dave? Why, yes. Yes, I did.
Oh,
look at this big bastard.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
He is. Hold on, I'm gonna switch this over just so that I can show just how mondo this dude is. For reference, here's a 2012 turtle next to him.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's really cool.
It is a resin 2 upscale. I think it's 2.5 times upscaled. But one of my buddies resin printed this bad boy, and you can kind of see. I went in, did a bunch of dry brushes on him, made him kind of gnarly looking on his bandages. But I like this big chunk of resin. I mean, again, it's the same, the same kind of scheme as the original 2012 figure. So he doesn't really do too much, but he is just a big chunky bastard.
And yeah, looks great.
For me, that's what I'm excited about. I want to put him next to my Mondo Gecko, my 2012 Mondo Gecko, but I lost my Mondo Gecko's tail, so I gotta find the tail. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah. So for scale, this is much closer to what we had in the show, and I was gonna make him a little bit like more of olive green, like brown tones in there, like he was on the show, but I had to make him bright. I love.
Do another.
Yeah. You know how much resin this is? Yeah, and also I don't have room for that. The funny thing is he's like perfect scale to play on those arcades. Oh, thank you, Mr. Geeky. I appreciate that. I have Mikey and Raph. Reminds me of a cheaper SH figure arts. Well, that's pretty much what it is. It looks like it literally ripped that tooling. Put a crown on his head and he'll be ready to fight some Kongs. Hell yeah. He'll grow a new one, Dave. No worries. He's a gecko. That's fair. I'll add this back up. Look at that beautiful bastard. But see, this one has those kind of like more dark tones covered. But moving over, we got the Mutagen man. We already accomplished that. Oh, buenas noches, Dicto. How's it going, Plasty? But finally, we started talking about these big monster turtles. Look at that beauty.
That's so cool.
I love the little bug crawling around on him and the cracked bone and all the tools and everything.
The detail in him is great. I hope that's how the actual figure comes.
From what I've seen of the monster Raph, like it is. I mean, it's NECA, so skateboard okay, but his tail, yeah, it has shell storage. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like that fact too, and how it's detailed like an old shelf.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Here I'm gonna pull up real quick the more of the images that we can run through real quick. I think that's Abby Normal's pretty nice. But I think one of my favorite things about it is like Mr. Geeky said, there were some teases on the side of the box. So we know that we're getting Mummy Raphael, or we're getting Mummy Michelangelo, the Bride in April O'Neil. Turtles with facial hair is weird. But yeah, the other two that are speculated is, of course, Donatello, and then that leaves the last one on there, which actually Robo was speculating along with myself of that it probably is Shredder.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Or Katie as something.
So we'll go to the beauty shots. Again, just a fantastic looking figure. This gimmick makes me so happy.
Yeah, and I love how his swords go through the shell also for some reason. Yeah. I really like that.
I love it. Well, the funny thing is where was the shot? There's a shot where he has the swords, and it's like, where are those going into? Like when they showed the initial tease picture, the fire to control the creature. Universal Monsters, Leonardo stores all his accessories in the shell. Hell yeah. I lightened the pic so you can see it's 2 turtles or 1 turtle and 1 lizard. I will DM. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Geeky. Big tease is Donnie assigned to yes. I want Dr. Frankenstein. Yeah, there, right where it's just like, wait, that's just right in his shell.
Yeah.
Again, the facial hair is weird, but Yeah,
it doesn't stand out as much on the figure as it does the artwork on the box.
No, definitely not. Shredder as Van Helsing would be cool. That would be kind of neat. But yeah, again, so much cool stuff. Very, very excited for that. I got mine on pre-order, of course.
Oh, so do I.
That sucker went up. I was like, no, like let's do that. And then finally,
I take a chance of finding these. I'll pre-order them right away.
Oh hell yeah! Would love to see Casey Jones as the Invisible Man. I would love to see Casey Jones as the Phantom of the Opera. I know that was someone's idea in the chat.
I remember that. That makes so much sense.
I think he needs to go to Isaac Yankem for his teeth. Maybe if that Leo kept pizza in his shell, would it be a lunch back? Oh my god, I love that. And then finally, so Graham in the chat doesn't lose his shit. We have the Diamond Select Last Ronin statue. Again, this is one of their PVC bad boys. You got Casey's mask down there. I won't reveal what turtle it is in case someone has not read this, but it is one of the 4 turtles. He is the last turtle. And I love that he's just geared to the nines. That's right, Graham, the bad boy buster. Casey Jones is the Invisible Man. That's why we can't see him. Ouch. NECA Ultimate ASAP Last Ronin, please. Oh my god. I'm curious. Do you think NECA will do it, or do you think it will be like a Super 7?
I don't know. I mean, I can't wait for somebody to officially make a figure, but who will make it first? I don't know.
I'm with you, Mike. The funny thing is there's another statue that's coming out. It's available on Sideshow Collectibles right now, and that one's going to be ridiculous coin. This is on BBTS for $50. So,
yeah.
And I mean the specs 10 inches tall, made of PVC. So if you have kids, if you have animals, it's made of plastic. So don't have to really worry about that sweet polystone. Christ, I think you are overhyping my excitement on this, dude. I like it, sure, but geez. Graham, you literally asked about if I was going to show this off within 2 minutes of the stream starting. I'm just putting it out there. But I accidentally launched Minecraft. Let's close that down. But yeah, no, the price point, the materials, the actual aesthetic of it. I've seen a lot of those gallery statues, and they are on point. They look fantastic. So I have all the faith in the world that it'll come out and be fantastic looking. For me, it's 10 inches. It's kind of a weird scale, so my brain's like, maybe I make one. But
I don't think I'll get it. I'm not too much into statues. I've got my 4 turtles from Playmates when they first came out, and I'm happy with those.
I'm gonna pop this up real quick. This is courtesy of Mr. Geeky in the chat. That's Speaky Geeky in the chat rather, but goes by Mr. Geeky. Donatello, possibly Donatello, and he was guessing maybe a Mondo Gecko Van Helsing because it kind of looks like a lizard.
They kind of look like Rocksteady and Bebop.
I mean, that would be dope too. The only reason I think that this might be Donnie as Frankenstein is maybe this is like headgear because this chin kind of I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they end up being, but that could be ears too. Yeah,
it could be a werewolf and a Van Helsing because that does look like a hat on the one on the right.
Surprise! They're actually going to be doing another Undertaker Ninja Turtle from WWE. So yeah. Anyways, that was kind of the rough news of what came out over this past month. Again, there's the best action turtles are starting to hit. That Monster Raff is starting to hit. What about the Farmhouse 2-pack in hand picks? Not sure if that was new. I believe I don't think we've had the in hand picks, but we did have all the prototype images. And frankly, that thing getting canceled just pissed me off so much that I didn't even bother grabbing the pictures. It's Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. What up, Shaggy? How's it going? What up, Smunkin? How's it going? A Shredder Van Helsing? Yeah, I'd be all for it. Casey would make a good Van Helsing mashup. There's a lot of cool possibilities for character mashups, to say the least. Not
But
turtle.
Casey has the Phantom of the Opera. That just seems to make sense.
Yeah, well, it's the mask.
Yeah, exactly.
And I am all for that. And yes, Ned, that Mafex Nightwing is gorgeous. Very, very excited. I'm hoping we get a Tim Drake from that line because that would be awesome. Yeah, see, I'm all for it. But whoa, oh, you must have your TV screen on. I'm getting like glare off of your turtle figures in the back, and it's like, what the hell is that? No, you're good, you're good. Oh, what up, Cray Shot? How's it going? But yeah, no, so that's kind of catching up real quick on to get us to present day, I guess. I don't know how else to put that. But the fun thing is we are going to have a little bit shorter of a stream tonight. I'm taking care of a friend's dog, so I have to ditch sooner than later, unfortunately. But oh, Splinter as the Wolfman, that'd be cool. That would he would just be hairier and have less of a tail, or have fur on his tail, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know.
Cool. It'd be cool to see the combination of that.
Oh, for sure. No, it would be really, really interesting to see what would come from that. I mean, the cool thing is with NECA, you know you're gonna get some really, really cool figures no matter what.
Yeah.
So Rat Wolf. Yeah, Crayshot, we actually covered that just a little bit ago. Shorter, I left the bar early to see you guys. Good thing I brought some of the bar home with me. No. I mean, I'm guessing it might be an hour and a half, maybe, as opposed to the full 2 hours that we usually go, or sometimes 3, if it gets going. But because we did have a couple snafus with other folks coming on, having technical difficulties, schedules changing, all that fun stuff, I do want to throw it out there because I told him I'd drop him an invite, but Mr. Geeky in the chat, if you want to come on, I'm going to drop you a line here in just a second because I promised that I would. So have at it, my friend. I got you just showing I was watching sports. Oh, the foosball. Splinter as Nosferatu would be dope too. God damn it. Did you see Matt and Faded Mask? I did not. That's cool though. But yes. But I got to throw it out there right now. The other cool thing that's hitting is that Channel 6 news pack is starting to hit rather heavy around, at least around here in the metro.
Yeah, actually seeing it in store was amazing.
Yeah, I did not expect that. No. Mainly because every other one of those that's come through hasn't come through Minnesota.
Exactly.
A creature from the Black Lagoon. Hell yeah. That's right. We also have the Kino tease. I was building up to that, but thanks, Graham. No. No, there was the tease from NECA. We actually kind of talked about it. Well, I think that was one of the last things we talked about on the last Turtle Talk was Kino actually spilling the beans of that there was going to be one, and now we actually have a physical, or not physical, it's digital. But the Great Smoking, what? How did I miss that? But now we actually have a pseudo image. It's one of those things that it's really cool, but
it's still not much.
Again, because it's news, but not. I don't know.
That's not Kino. That's the guy that dropped the pizza in the first movie through the grate.
No, he doesn't have the trucker cap on.
Well, that's
and the Domino's polo. But again, really, really cool that we now have more confirmation of that. I mean, it's that thing of it's just building on what we already got. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's that thing of being really, really excited to see what comes next for it, because when we get those teases, it's always the game of just fingers crossed that we're going to see some craziness, or see what see a full reveal or a digital mock-up next. But yeah, 120.
You're slowly getting stuff.
Yes, tile game pizza. Stupid. I really wish they would have been able to work out a deal with Domino's. That would have been so cool. But speaking of what's next, Hi, Mr. Geeky. How's it going?
Oh, hello.
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 So
Here. Thanks for having me. Hello, Dave and Dave.
hello. Actually, yeah, I had read this. I didn't see it from any. I didn't see it through any official channels though. That apparently the actor who played Tatsu said no for religious reasons. I read that from a few. Like I said, it was never anything official that I saw, but it happens. I don't know. One can hope, or one can make a custom, I suppose.
I'm hoping that Kino comes with a scooter, though. That's all I gotta say with that. It's
I would love him to come with a scooter. Is it bad that the thing that I'm hoping for is he comes with like Kino in a trash can, like from where they flip him like just as a kind of like one off that you can hold in your display just because I think that'd be funny.
Well, then you can put him with half in a trash can too.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go check it out, Mr. Geeky has his own channel, both on Twitch and over on YouTube. So definitely go check him out. We got all his information there. He's not a stranger to this stream or this channel.
I love it.
So pepperoni chucks. Apparently, Mitch, the Secret of the Ooze turtles that they teased do have combat cold cuts. So fingers crossed. It's going to come with a white scooter. The white scooter. Nice. Yeah, no, a scooter would be really, really cool. I figure if they can do the bike for John Connor, they got to be able to do a friggin' Vespa,
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got the scooter.
I don't think he'll come with that, but maybe in spirit. He hopes for something a little thinner. Some of that doesn't age too well, but it was the 90s. But yeah, I know Mr. Oh, what? How's it going, Savage? How's it going? Mr. Geeky actually brought it up in the chat earlier. He was talking about favorite characters who we're hoping to see. What characters did we not see in the Fred Wolf cartoon that you wish we would have seen in the Fred Wolf cartoon? I'm going to ask this. What are your top 3 crossover figures of... So if you could get a character in the Fred Wolf animation style that was not in the Fred Wolf cartoon, what would those 3 be? True.
Okay. Just 3?
Yeah, we're just gonna go 3. I
Okay.
figure we don't have that long.
So I guess what was in the... Repeat the question one more time, because I want to make sure I get it right.
Fred Wolf cartoon.
Right.
3 characters that did not appear in that cartoon, but you could get a figure in that style.
Oh yeah, I mean there's so many. Renee is one that I think would be phenomenal. Fugitoid would be fantastic, and I think at one point they were planning on it because I saw some of the early concept images, and that was in that style.
I'll see if I can grab that.
And I think the same thing was for Panda Khan too. That one seemed like it was it was going to happen, and then I think that just didn't happen. But that would be another one that seems like a pretty logical one to me, in that it's like we had Usagi. It would fit in nicely if that series were to have continued. Let's say they continued for a couple of years before Red Sky seasons happened, right? Because I think once it hit that, it was more a little darker in tone.
Right on.
Yeah, but I mean, those are 3 pretty solid choices. I think there's so many more. Honestly, I'd love to see. You're making me stop. I want to go Jenica. I want to go Venus, but I'm gonna stop.
Yep. All right. What about you?
Well, I was just thinking, Ninjara would have been a cool one from the Archie. I thought that would have been cool. I've always liked that character, and basically, I know it's Alopex now, but I like Ninjara.
Michael, I don't think they've actually officially said how Fugitoid is being released yet. Not officially yet, so probably will be a loot crate considering that's how they've been doing the Mirage stuff, but you never know.
Yeah. And sticking with the Archie comics, I always loved Armagon, the shark, or
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Him, that would have been great and stuff. And then I'll just keep them all in that series, and why not the future Turtles that came back in that series too?
Oh hell yeah! One-eyed Raph.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did anybody here or in the chat, when they were reading that as a kid, just be like, I don't know what's going on?
No, I loved it. I was like, whoa, this is cool. The Archie series, even though it was made by Archie, seemed to like a much more serious series. You know, we had that cartoon that was all cornball and stuff, and then you had something that told a little more serious stories, but still had that look and feel. So it was really cool.
Sure. And I think I go kind of I kind of go back and forth. Ninjara was actually on my list. I would love a Ninjara, but honestly, like it's kind of dumb, but it would be a different iteration of several characters that came onto the show. But the professional wrestling versions of the Turtles, along with Ace Duck and Leatherhead, I would absolutely love that to happen. Again, I'm a huge wrestling fan.
Wrestling Ace Duck and Leatherhead, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Because what we saw in the show was not that, shall we say. I mean, but at the same time, you could get Crying Hound or any of those. Like you could, any of the wrestlers would make my list, to be quite honest.
Yeah, they could have a whole series of just the wrestling figures.
Yeah, it would be glorious.
It's got to come in cuddly. You got to have cuddly as the.
That's the play set. Get a cuddly play set.
Oh no, where'd it go?
Right. It's with some slime you can put in there as saliva, right?
Exactly. You throw a figure in, it comes out all slimy and stuff.
Oh, it's gotta.
I actually lost. I don't know where it went. I actually got for my birthday a cow mask that I'm going to make a Cuddly the Cowlick out of, so that I can have them in my display. Because I'm a psycho. All right, take it easy, Quinn. It is pizza time. Clear ooze. Just packed up Mirage Comics Casey and Raph #1. I said, oh damn, that's cool. A Fred Wolf version of Meat Sweats. That would be so funky, and I kind of love that though at the same time. But then kind of like I said, the wrestlers kind of take the list really easily. But yeah, Jenica, Ninjara, like Alopex, pretty much any of the mutants that we didn't see in the cartoon from any iteration.
Great too.
That is really cool, Michael. Sorry, you just sent me this fantastic, beautiful picture.
Ooh.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Hasbro is doing the retro cards for Legends and Black Series. I wish Super 7 did that for Vintage Turtles. That would be very, very cool, but I don't think it would work for their figures and their pack out of what all comes with it, because that would be, the card would have to be, like a 12 by 18 in order to fit everything. What up, Smetty? How's it going? But yeah, I don't know. It's that thing of the crossover is very odd, as far as that stuff goes, because characters like Jenica.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Jenica in a fight in the Fred Wolf cartoon? It would be brutal, and it would be beautiful.
The turtles would be looking on like, what happened? It's over.
Yeah, they're all dead. Shredder from the 03 cartoon. The mutant banana from Turtle Forever. A strange grab, but a deep cut. But
what kind of crossover would you like to see, like with another brand?
Ooh, because I'm selfish, I would say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Spider-Man. Just because I've wanted that since I was a little kid. That's kind of that's literally dueling sides in my studio. I have Turtles over there and Spidey over there. But that was always, I don't know. I always thought it would be fun to see Spidey interact with the 4 different Turtles, because of their different aspects of the personality. He kind of has all aspects of that in some iteration.
Right. That would be really good.
Ooh,
a Karai in the 1987 cartoon style.
Well, that was kind of Lotus Blossom.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's if you look at like what it feels to me like that was like the inspiration for Karai.
Oh, they I mean, definitely.
But
I
you
don't
also
think,
give us your Karai too.
well, it wouldn't be far off from that, I imagine. They all live in NYC, so why not? See? But you could have Spider-Man, Turtles, and the Ghostbusters. What dreams are made of.
I still want Turtles Transformers. I want a transforming turtle van.
You have a transforming turtle van.
Yeah.
Well, I have transforming turtles, but not a turtle van.
Did you see that concept that the one that was supposed to come out in the original line, where it was like a giant metalhead transforming?
Yeah, that was on Rad Plastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I saw that beforehand. It was in the original offering, right? So it was in the where they'd show the different figures that were coming, but it just
the cross sell.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to find the image real quick, and holy crap,
but yes, that could very well be on my mind here, as I have it right next to me. Reading that earlier today.
Holy
such a good book.
There are so many different. Oh my god. Okay, I need to figure out a better search term for this.
Well, you know what I was thinking for in terms of crossover is that like a Daredevil one seems such an obvious to me.
Yeah,
and that was.
I am surprised that hasn't happened.
Yeah, well, the hand and the foot, right?
Oh yeah. Splinter and Stick could team up. It'd be great. Lots of a turtle van Transformers crossover. Probably the best out of all of it. Mitch wants more Shinigami. Right on. TMNT and Motu almost happened.
Yeah.
TMNT and G.I. Joe. That'd be dope.
It's great with Thundercats. To me, seems like a fun one.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you could cross them over with pretty much any 80s franchise, and it would be fun. Minus like Bloodsport. But, you know, I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raph going at it, like, that'd be pretty amazing. Just like duking it out.
They get the glass on their hands, you know, wrapped up.
Isn't there a rumored Marvel and IDW doing a crossover with TMNT Daredevil? There's rumors, there's conversations that exist somewhere in the ether. Whether or not anything ever happens, it remains to be seen. Oh, TMNT and Toxie.
Oh yeah.
That one just always happened because they were Playmates toys. Like I remember, like a bunch of my friends had Toxic Crusaders, and like I was just like, I got Mikey. Like, yeah, let's do this. Like, put him on the the windsurfer and stuff like that. It was fun. And they're amazing figures. Like those vintage lines are flipping sick. There you go. A mech from. I'm hoping we get something like maybe some iteration or something teased for that or released, but I feel like that line unfortunately is kind of capped. Like it's done. We're getting everything from it that they're willing to put out. But TMNT and X-Men, Gargoyles, that'd be neat. Swamp Toil. Turtles and Toei Spider-Man, a Spider-Man crossover, that'd be sick. The Emissary from Hell takes on the Turtles. All of that. TMNT and Motu and Lord of the Rings and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and
I mean, Lord of the Rings was kind of right. Didn't they somewhat did a little
they had the fantasy crossover.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll have to look that up, Tim. There's I mean, the crossover possibilities are endless. I like the idea of trying to cross over things from like a modern book or something that does not have the reins of 1980s cartoon television on it and bringing it into that space. I don't know, for some odd reason that just cracks me up. But they did compete in, was that Mortal Kombat? No, that wasn't Mortal Kombat. That was Injustice.
Yeah, Injustice had the turtles in it. Justice 2, I believe. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, they weren't in Mortal Kombat because that would have gotten messed up.
Well, and Battletoads too was like, did they have Battletoads in? Was that Killer Instinct that they did the Battletoads? It was two separate ones, but I always thought
was
like,
hold on.
Yeah, because they released some of the Battletoads characters in one of those console games. But I would love to have been able to.
Battletoads and Double Dragons. That was a hard video game.
Almost to create like a new Tournament Fighters, right? Where you have
so
cross
Rash from Battletoads is a DLC character in Season 3 of Killer Instinct. So there you go. And apparently they also appeared in the Xbox One version of Shovel Knight.
Oh, really?
The more you know, I guess. The Battletoads did team up with Double Dragons, and that game was intense. Battletoads was already hard enough, and then they were like, "Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you an even shittier control scheme. Go!" It's like, damn it. Ooh, that would be a fun one too.
Mhm.
Spoon, no pizza. Spoon, no, never mind. Oh, Battletoads is owned by Microsoft. I did not know that. I don't know. Some of that stuff is the stuff that fascinates me. Where it's like, you look at some of these 1980s properties where, as a kid, you're not going, yes, who does own the rights to this fantastic license called Toe Jam and Earl? So it's like you're not thinking about that. That's not part of your processing. You're just it's the I want whipped cream and jelly beans on my pizza. Yeah, those guys know what's up. You know what's terrible on a pizza? Whipped cream and jelly beans. You know why? Because it is. TMNT cross with Jeff Johns era Green Lantern. That is incredibly specific, but I like it.
Yeah, I always thought the turtles with the Green Lantern would be cool too, with all the different colors they have now.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Mikey would be
It'd be green.
He would have to fight for the Green Lantern with oh God, why can't I think of that character's name now?
Lars Flees.
Yeah.
And then they took the turtles and teamed them with Batman. Damn right.
He'd be greedy because he'd be taking all the slices of pizza.
Yeah, very true. But God, Donnie would be
compassion.
Love, right? Or was
Leo would be hope?
Oh yeah,
and Raph would be hate. That kind of checks out. Dave, have you had pizza with jelly beans and whipped cream? Yes, I have.
Isn't there a pizza jelly bean flavor from like that they did for?
Probably from like Jelly Belly or something like that.
Yeah.
Battletoads as a character pack in Call of Duty just got more realistic. But I will say no. So back in college, I did an event where I put on all 3 turtle movies, and I made like the cartoon pizzas. Like there was normal pizza, but then I said, for you brave few who know what these are, I made, what was it, jelly bean and whipped cream. I made there was an ice cream one. It was like ice cream and pepperoni. I made like 6 or 7, and it was bad. It was real bad.
I had strawberry malt on the pizza before, but that was just because it got spilled on there and somebody dared me.
I was gonna say you didn't order that.
No, actually wasn't too bad.
That's fair. Sweet and salty. That's all it is.
Yeah. I won't do it again, but
ooh, that would be a really, really cool crossover. The 90s TMNT and 89 Batman. Yeah. I'm Batman. Yes, you are. TMNT Harry Potter crossover.
Batman, a little too Batman, right?
Oh, Shaggy, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. But you know what? I'll add it to the list. I didn't say it would come through, but I'll add it to the list. No, here, you know what? You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to pull up, because there is a list, a comprehensive list of all the pizzas that they ordered on the Fred Wolf cartoon. As long as the internet still provides.
Wow.
Have either of you had anchovies on a pizza?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they good?
It's just salty. It's salty meat. I don't know how else to put it. It's like it has a fishy taste. I mean, the thing is in all the cartoons, they just like pull them out and are like, and just like slap them on the pizza. No, usually they're put it on and then they're cooked. Like, there we go. Okay. All right. What? Oh God, I forgot about this. Woo! Okay, so we'll do this. Yes or no. But the caveat is, if you say no, You can add one ingredient to eat it. It's kind of like FMK, but for pizza. So, episode 19, Beneath These Streets, granola and black licorice.
Oh, I totally would eat that.
Yeah?
That sounds
It would be a textural adventure.
I wouldn't because I don't like black licorice.
Fair. TMNT meets Batman Beyond. That would be dope. All right. Dustler, okay, you would not. I'd give any of these a try. I'll put that out there right now. Troll your friends by ruining some pizza. It was all eaten by the end of the night. I will say that nothing went to waste. Anchovies on pizza is not terrible, but it's an acquired taste. It's different. Okay, episode 21, Attack of the 50-Foot Irma, chocolate fudge, and extra garlic.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting. I mean, the taste even themselves out, right? I mean, it's like a very chocolate is a very rich, and then the garlic kind of like would neutralize it a little bit, I think.
Right? You know, one would hope, anyways.
They put
maybe being
chocolate on
pragmatic on
this. Again, I've had dessert pizzas with like Nutella, so extra garlic. That's just a little umami in there. Roasted garlic. Okay, episode 29, April Fool. You got marshmallows and pepperoni. I would eat that in a heartbeat. I know because I've eaten that one before.
Yeah.
Yes. Across the board.
Okay. Yeah. If that was in front of me right now, I'd be scarfing it down.
Fair.
No question.
I think I would change it up a little bit, and I would do marshmallow fluff as the base, and then the pepperoni.
Ooh.
That'd be good, right? And then it would roast up like a s'more.
Ooh, roll it up.
Some good shit, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. By the way, I gotta say, how is a Neutrinos pizza crossover never like Neutrinos brand pizza?
I don't know.
Right?
Well, no, it's Totinos, not Neutrinos.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's a natural.
Man, McFarlane is doing an Atrocitus build a figure wave. Can't wait to see that crazy shit. Yeah. See, pepperoni s'mores. I'm for it. Peanut butter and pickles with extra pickles. We're getting there. And also, not bad. All right. Well, Green with Jealousy, episode 39, peanut butter and clams.
I've never had clams, so that sounds kind of fishy to me.
I see what you did there.
Huh? Go ahead.
I think it would be really chewy. I mean, it would be briny. As an Italian, my stomach's already not just here. Sorry, Savage. We got a lot more.
Is the peanut butter the base? Is that what we're talking?
I would imagine so. I mean, they have like really terrible mock-ups of what they looked like.
Yeah.
But
I'd try it. I guess I'd probably want to add something else too. I don't know what that would be.
I'm down. Okay. Episode 44, Pizza by the Shred, avocado, extra pickles, and peanut butter.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Fluffer Nutter pizza. See?
Not a pickle guy, so I'd say take out the pickles and I'd eat that. Make a cucumber. I'd eat it.
Episode 45, Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady. It was a marshmallow and asparagus pizza.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. We're still in the tame territory. Episode 51, Case of the Hot Kimono. You got butterscotch, onions, and anchovies. A little sweet, a little salty, a little savory in there.
I'll give it a shot.
You give it crispy onions, I'd be for it. I'm sure I'd be all in. Buy money. I'm hoping they'll do his classic costume since they brought it back. You never know.
Like that one would mess up the stomach though.
Yeah, I could see that. The Making of Metalhead, episode 53. I feel like this one is a pizza made for my dear brother and my good friend Mitch Falcon. The toppings of toast and tea.
Toast and tea.
I don't know.
Like, are they sprinkling tea leaves on there?
I guess. I mean, I suppose you could like knead it into the crust or something. I don't know. I've had peanut butter on a burger before, and it was awesome. Hell yeah, no, it's delicious. What kind of tea? I don't know. It just says tea. What up, mate? How's it going? Sorry you've entered the chat at an extremely weird time. But I mean, sure. I can't imagine that cheese and base toppings again. Like like dusted on the crust. I don't know. I would give it a shot. I would give all these a shot.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. I'm just curious how they implement the tea part.
All right, episode 54, Leatherhead meets the Rat King, clam sauce and chocolate sprinkles.
How close am I to a bathroom?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, see, Savage, it's a Beard special for show. The Beard knows what type of tea would be the best for pizza. True. Again, clam sauce. I don't know. I imagine that they would just kind of taste weird. Yeah, Mitch says no to clam sauce. Episode 58, the gang's all here. Chocolate chips. Yeah, that's easy.
It?
Yeah. So some of these like hot fudge and pepperoni. Delightful. Sweet, spicy. It's good. You sound like pizza's made on an episode of Chopped. A little bit. Episode 77, superhero for a day, pepperoni and extra pickles. Yes. I'd be all over that.
I've already had pickles on pizza before anyway, the hamburger pizza.
Right? Oh, so good. I've never met a pizza I didn't like. One local place has a ricotta cheese, mushroom, and ham pizza. That's amazing. Sounds like it. Episode 83, / the evil turtle from Dimension X, sausage and jelly beans.
Yeah.
Easy. Although I wonder if the jelly beans would like melt, or if there was something like thrown on after.
Yeah.
They're just sugar. All right. Funny they shrunk the Michelangelo, episode 86. Pepperoni, double yogurt, and peanut butter.
No. I don't like yogurt.
The beans would probably burn, and Matt would be happy. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't know. It sounds fine. I imagine double yogurt topping would basically become like a ricotta on the.
Oh, that's true.
Leonardo versus Tempestra's episode, shredded coconut and sweet pickles.
No coconut.
Mitch, see what can of yogurt? They didn't specify. I got you, Mitch. I mean, you can get canisters. Raphael Turtle of 1,000 Faces, episode 120, tuna, peanut butter, and grape jelly.
Yeah.
Like peanut butter and jelly, good. I'm down. The tuna it's kind of a weird grab. If it was like sushi tuna, hell yeah. If it was like Star-Kissed, maybe not. Papa John's barbecue bacon chicken pizza sounds good, but it's terrible. Oh, bummer. I mean, Papa John's just in general. Sorry, not a fan. Hashtag not sponsored. You don't do jams, jellies, or preserves, but they're delicious. I've had vegan pizza that had radishes, baby corn, pine nuts, and celery on it before. That sounds good. Michelangelo meets Mondo Gecko. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. This is a quick lightning round. If people can guess what the one topping is on it in the next 5 seconds, I'll do up a sketch on that TMNT notepad and send it your way. 5, 4, 3.
They tend to do pickles quite a bit.
1. No.
I don't get to guess.
No. Oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Mm.
Oatmeal on the pizza.
Is it just oatmeal?
Oatmeal. Apparently he orders an oatmeal pizza. Anyways, episode 99, Splinter vanishes. Strawberries and anchovy sauce. So not anchovies, but apparently the brine that's in with them.
Interesting.
I don't know if I'd be down for that.
I can't picture that one.
I mean, it's just kind of salty oil. So it's like the sweet and salty thing again, but I don't know. Do you like penicillin on your pizza? As a little kid, I did not understand that they were just talking about mold. So it was just like, huh. I mean, it's a medication. So I would assume edibles on the pizza. It's fair. All right, we got 6 left. Papa John's, not a fan. Dave Wonder. Hashtag not sponsored. Episode 131, Sword of Yurikawa, marshmallows and guacamole.
Yeah,
sure.
I do.
I'm down. Good thing they live in the sewers. They must have been blowing up the toilets more than train. People cut the strawberries and salads, anchovies go in Caesar dressing. It could work. Yay. See? Oh, what up, Bean? How's it going? Sorry. Didn't see you in the chat earlier. Nightmare in the Lair. Popcorn.
Yeah.
Wait. Great pop. Now Papa John's ads are showing up on my social feeds. Sorry. Episode 137, Donatello trashes Slash. Chocolate fudge, sardines, chili peppers, and whipped cream. That's a hella mix.
That sounds like that'll tear you up.
Right? I give it a go. I give it a go. These are the type of pizzas you give a homeless dude and he opens and says, nah. I bet popcorn and peanut butter would be good. It would be a textural sensation. Part of their mutation has to have been a shell lining their stomach. In Japan, I ate a corn and mayonnaise pizza. Hell yeah, elote's pizza, bro. They do it at Pizza Luce here. And if you're not eating pizza in a sewer, the smell alone probably render a certain taste moot. No to the whipped cream, empty calories. I don't think they're worried about that. That's the extra deluxe. All right. Episode 139, Snakes Alive, bananas and anchovies. Specifically raw anchovies, apparently.
So they're still moving around on there, eh?
No, I mean anchovies, like anchovies are salted fish, so I imagine that it's just they're not cooked. Like you would put it on after. Suddenly, I have an ulcer after hearing you read off these ingredients. Sorry.
I think the biggest thing with that one would be where I'd be expecting to eat a banana, and it's like, not one.
Yeah.
Same slime, just salty.
Yeah. The banana just turns to mush. And finally, episode 152, Turtles on the Orient Express, goulash on pizza, which I'm pretty sure is just a cheeseburger pizza. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, it's take off the pickles, and suddenly I have heartburn. See. I mean, again, I'm all for it, but like, again, there were other ones too that were just just dumb. But those apparently were the specifically like when they're ordering pizza, they order that. So Red Baron sounds great right now. But I actually was trying to find. I had a note sheet of all my questions and I lost it. So I'm sorry that I'm kind of scrambling tonight. I also had it set up for an additional 2 other people. So it's like, all right, we're switching gears. So we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants. Hey, Dave, for Extra Life this year, have people donate to add toppings to the ultimate TMNT pizza? That would be a really cool idea, but I don't know how I would be able to get that made.
You're going to get a zinger pizza.
I know. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. How did you said the word zinger and 8 people hopped on apparently according to the views? What the hell? Thanks there, Dave. Now I want a pizza. Sorry. It's only 9 o'clock. There's places open. Have you ever had apple slices on pizza and honey many times? Not apples though.
Well, here's a question: do we think we're going to see some teasers before? I know Toy Fair is going to be virtual, this year, but do we think we're going to have some reveals before that happens?
I imagine it's going to be something like what we've been seeing. We'll get a lot of teases like Kino and stuff where it's, hey, these are digital renders, and then they'll do a panel, like they'll do the streams like they did last year, where it'll be, okay, here's the turtle stream, okay, here's this stream, okay, here's this stream. Mm-hmm. I mean, we know a couple things going in. I'm guessing we're going to see the rest of the monster turtles. We'll probably see Kino. We'll probably see the physical prototypes of those figures that were teased on the checklists. So like the neutrinos, the Secret of the Ooze turtles, the non-mutated Super Shredder, or Secret of the Ooze Shredder, I guess. Like seeing some of those in hand. The rumored sliced in half foot soldier that they talked about in a recent interview, where apparently there's like 2 or 3 other iterations of that laying around. So Randy says he has some stuff planned for Toy Fair. Well, hell yeah.
Great.
Awesome. Anyone have any information on the next Loot Crate TMNT box mailing? I haven't heard anything for a while, and I thought box 2 was supposed to be mailed out in December. Who has been mailed out so far? It's been Danny.
Just
and
Danny.
Has it just been Danny? No one else has seen?
No.
Huh.
We've saw the Dark Turtle. We saw a tease of Scrag, I think. Was that confirmed that was a real tease of Scrag?
Yeah. We've seen the prototypes for all of them now.
Yeah.
So now it's just a matter of seeing when it comes out. Oh, hold up.
I haven't got any confirmation or anything.
Neb, I would guess Usagi would probably be a fourth quarter, if not first quarter next year, considering we technically haven't seen a prototype in hand outside of the digital render.
I know Tokan Razar, they meant, I think
the animated version.
Trevor mentioned that that was going to be sooner than later because I think it was like ready to roll.
Oh, they got pushed to next month, apparently, Michael Taylor says.
For Tokan Razar?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that's for the Loot Crate box. Just the Danny box. I hope the Soto Turtles go up for pre-order after Toy Fair. Oh, Secret of the Ooze. Yeah, I don't know. I have this weird like brainchild that I really, really want to happen is I want them to have the initial releases in the big VHS box. So like we get a Secret of the Ooze VHS box and it has the 4 turtles. Maybe throw Shredder in there too. Who knows? And then you get the general releases after that. Then you do Turtles 3. You have the box set of the 4 samurais, and then you can release them after that. I just there for some reason the idea of being able to have the 3 gigantic VHS tapes up on the shelf like pops me. Like have the figures out in front of them. That I just like that.
It does look good.
Oh, emails about boxes going out late February. There you go.
In the same vein as what we were talking with the Fred Wolf, it would be kind of fun, I think, if we were able to get mutants who should have been in the third movie done in the third movie style, like Usagi or Shogun Shoei.
That would have been dope. Bless you. My wife just sneezed. Sorry. Dan looks like he's in a fog or heaven or both. Well, Spunkin, that's not Dan. That's Dave. That's Tussler, man. Is it you that's in the haze? Is it purple? Is it purple, Spunkin? Don't you lie. Any thoughts on the next exclusive will be from Super 7? Hopefully more glow-in-the-dark figures.
Probably a glow-in-the-dark man.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be really cool.
Okay, yeah.
Is it
a lot of sense.
Is it weird that like I almost want them to release like a sidekicks pack, like where it's just like you get like Joe Eyeball and you get like all
that would be cool.
Like it would just be kind of neat. I don't know.
Be wonderful. Is it weird that that's like almost what I get these for?
Yeah. They're such fun add-ons because you've never had them as actual little figures.
Being able to move, being able to see them fully painted the way that I always wanted to see them. It's great.
Yeah. See, Jeff's with me. Yeah, I don't know. Like I would love to see something along those lines where it's a take on basically retool. I mean, because that's been all the exclusives so far for Super 7 are redecos.
Yeah.
You had the Bug Zapper Baxter. You had the glow in the dark Mutagen Man.
Mm-hmm. Then the trench coat.
I could see them doing one where it was like almost based off of the original iteration of the Turtles, because in the original Turtles, they were going to have a chamber where you could have it be like a radiated turtle, where it's a little dark. I could see them doing something like that, where it's like one of the turtles that glows in the dark.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like the glow in the dark shtick has been something that they've run with. Oh, Paige Turco, April, and Professor Jordan Perry would be nice to finish out the Secret of the Ooze. Assuming Vanilla Ice is off the table. I don't know what's going on with Vanilla Ice, but I would love those 3 in a pack. That would be.
I don't need a Vanilla Ice.
Comics the Timeline has gone all.
Jordan Perry has been on my list for a long time.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be funny. Oh, Super 7 glow in the dark Stealth Ninja Turtles 4-pack. That sounds about right. Dave, you think we will get another accessory pack for TMNT 2 figures? Again, I think that's a possibility. And maybe that's how we get the Vespa or the scooter. Is they toss it in there with a bunch of pizza boxes. You could have the clown, or a bunch of the toys from the toy store in the opening fight. You could have a car door. You could have a bunch, repack of the basically all of the accessories that came with Token Razar. So the donuts and stuff like that, and
I mean, I guess the question is Kino going to be a loot crate or is it going to be in the main line? If it's in the main line, I could, that the scooter might be, I think if it's in the loot crate, I think it'd just be Kino.
Yeah. Again, that's kind of one of the reasons why it's like the tease for Kino was cool. We already knew that there was a Kino coming. To see a little physical evidence or a digital render in this case was neat, but it was also that thing of, okay, cool. We still don't know any information about actually when we're going to be able to get our hands on that figure. I know NECA doesn't do a lot of Mirage figures anymore, but I would love to see the more gritty comic style Triceratons. I would love to see any of those.
And they are going to be doing a lot more Mirage this year, as they said. Yeah. So that's very possible. So,
and they already teased it with Fugitoid, but again, it's that thing of looking at how the loot crate stuff went. We've seen one Mirage, we've seen one movie. There's part of me that really hates to say this. We know that Usagi's coming. Like, do you think they're going to loot crate him? Because I think that's money left on the table.
I don't think so. Because of what they worked out with Stan, I don't think that's. Yeah. I think they have to do it a certain way.
Definitely think Kino and Page Turco April 2 back would be awesome. Hell
yeah. In fact, I think that we might see like a portal would be my guess. Would be like because they're making it an ultimate. It's going to be on its own. Yeah. So I could see them bringing the portal there where you almost see like Usagi's home
world.
Yeah, which would be, you could use that in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, no, and I think that's the thing is he probably shared the most screen time. That's very true. At the same time, I could see a loot crate exclusive Kino maybe in the foot soldier uniform, or like a Kino and Casey in a foot soldier uniform, where that would be easy reuse. It would just be a foot body with an unmasked Casey head, and then you could have Kino in his outfit from Stealing All the Bells. I mean, you could do a number of different things. But I know that's not the same because Foot Casey was from the first movie. But
if I had to guess, I bet it's going to be Trash Compactor Shredder.
That'd be amazing. I mean, we're already getting another Shredder, and they seem to really, 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 really love Shredder. Like, here's 8 Super Shredders. Great, fantastic. Why? And I really hope Kevin Nash gets a cut of all of those because, cool. Not that he needs the money. But Kino needs the bells. That would be dope. Maybe the Secret of the Ooze Raph will come with Kino in a 2-pack the way they did Raph and Casey before.
Yeah, Raph could be tied up to a post with a Kino.
Comes with a telephone pole.
Should I have done a spoiler, by the way? Is it like 30-some-year-old spoiler? Do I need to say that at this
point? I think you're good. Sorry, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. There we go. Got it in. The mannequin with the bells. Dude, I'd buy that. Oh, man. The funny thing is, that would be really freaking cool. But in the back of my head, I know that if they did that, there would be, people up in arms being like, oh, my deco hit was off. There's a random red spot on the rest of this mannequin. People would just find a way to make it angry, and that makes me sick.
The bells don't ring.
Yeah, they don't actually work. Honestly, just make the mannequin one big jingle bell. Just put a bell inside of it, so that if you hit it, it jingles.
Clever.
I know Randy keeps saying there's a lot more movie TMNT stuff coming up, but I feel like they're kind of hitting the end of the road as the new characters go. I mean, with Secret of the Ooze, you have Professor Perry, you have a Page Turco, April, you have Kino. You could, with the Shredder and Toka and Razar and all that stuff, you have those, and that does wrap it up pretty succinctly.
They go to Turtles 3 though. I mean, that's a ton of figures there.
Turtles 3, you can do Samurai, you can do regular, you can do future Casey, or not future, you can do past Casey, you can do modern Casey, you can do the priests in their underwear.
All the guys switch with the Turtles,
the hockey game crew. What up, Dave? I was today's years old when I found out Kevin Nash was. Oh, sorry, Brownie. That's my bad. Spoiler. Wasn't wearing a foot soldier uniform in Secret of the Ooze, though. He just wore a sleeveless muscle shirt. That's what I'm saying, though. Is you could have you could pair Casey in the foot uniform with Kino, and it would be kind of a 2-pack from 2 movies. It'd be again more reuse. More love for Vanilla Ice. Past Casey equals wit, indeed. But yeah,
I wonder if they would have access to the CGI movie too. That really hasn't been talked about in terms of, but if I mean, but that would be fun to see their takes on the different Stone Generals as an example.
Oh, the Stone Generals would be cool. The fact that they could basically probably utilize the 3D models to create them and actually have decent articulation would be cool.
Yeah. I like those turtles also,
Yeah, no, I'm all for it.
Yeah, they're due for a next update. It'd be great.
Well, and that's almost become like the forgotten line because apparently all the tooling was destroyed. So like of all the repro stuff, they can't do it. Like really? So you just won't see it because that's why the like History of Leonardo pack that they released at Toys R Us, it didn't have the 2007 Leo.
I just figured it was too big to go in there.
Yeah, no, he's just the only one that's not in it. I have a feeling this year's San Diego comic pack will be the Samurai Turtles. That'd be dope. If they include TMNT 3, sure, but thus far they've said that's a no-go, but I'll bet enough to me. Again, I never say never. If they see money, they're going to take it. If they do Samurai Turtles, I want the art to be removable. Oh man, that's asking a lot. Because, yikes.
I don't think you need removable armor. There's been so many turtles made. You can make one.
A TGRI playset? Oh man, with like the light up tubes, like and everything that go to the one database computer. What up, Tony?
Well, not only that, but you could recreate making your own mutants. I mean, that's the
one thing that I could see them doing, and I want it, but I know it's not going to happen because we're not getting a Tatsu. Is I would love a Tatsu that came with the baby Toka and baby Razar, like because they put them in the mutation chamber. But
yes, please.
I would love that.
I take that.
I always forget about the 07 movie as far as figures. I've always wanted the 03 and 2013 series, but 07 would be awesome. Yeah, I'm right. Oh,
but I mean,
see, throwing that.
What about a TCRI set with Perry? That's the way to get Perry in there.
Yeah. Shaggy, the pre-mutation shredder comes with a giant dandelion. I suppose we could get oh shit. I can't think of his name. He was the camera guy for April that goes and gets the giant dandelion and he brings it to Shredder.
Sam,
there we go.
I don't actually know. I just I just said it really with authority. So
hold on, I gotta look this up because now
that was Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
Giant dandelion guy.
Don't you think we'll get a Sam Rockwell at some point? Speaking of, don't you think that might be a loot crate?
I could see them doing it, but I don't see it happening anytime soon.
I just watched the movie again last weekend or whatever.
Freddy, it's
been a while, but I figure that Sam Rockwell character was much more important than Danny was.
A little bit. He did more.
History.
Yeah.
There we go. Everybody throwing that Freddy in the chat. All right. Could not think of that to save my life. I would just take a multi-pack of the giant dandelions. Just throwing that out there.
Give me a field of dandelions.
Dude, you could do Freddy, and you could do the Professor, and you could come with the hard hat, and more giant dandelions. Again, that stupid giant dandelion as a little kid, I thought was the coolest fucking thing. Like, I'm just throwing that out there right now. I thought it was amazing. How about Perry as an Utrom, like he was supposed to be in the earlier drafts of the script?
That'd be great.
That would be a loot crate, I'd imagine. TGRI set will come with Professor Jordan Perry. Yeah, give us a Professor Jordan Perry with a rolly chair and a stupid outdated computer. They do have giant dandelions, Griff. I know, Tony. I know. I thought about getting one to put in my display. I don't have room for it. and then I would look at it in like a month and go, why the hell did I buy a giant dandelion? It also has to look like that dandelion, like just the terrible like crepe paper, like just plume that it was. Oh, the police chief from one. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fact that they haven't just kept releasing foot soldiers and like just like make different combos of like leg lengths and arm lengths, so we can have different looking foot soldiers. It's like I feel like that would be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think all the Farm 2-pack orders got canceled, and it hasn't been resolicited yet, from what I've seen. Love Next Mutation. Randy said probably no, but the keyword there is probably. Ooh, Next Mutation turtles will be rough and creepy as shit.
Yeah,
I take them. I mean, if only for Silver and for you know. I mean, there's so many different characters in that show that made fun characters, right? Dragon Lord, and you know, I mean, it's they're
I want Silver, man. I want Silver.
Yeah,
friggin' mafia monkey or ape rather.
That's one that'd be fun in Fred Wolf. That's one that I would love to see in Fred Wolf.
Know what I want? That goddamn dandelion. Look at it. Dandelions. Why that sticks out in my head, I don't know, and I don't know why I care that much about this stupid dandelion, but it's just there. It's like the one stupid accessory that I would want Professor Perry to come with is a don't have a cow man Bart Simpson glass with the retro mutagen. Yeah. Like it will never happen, but damn it, I want that. Like that, like the donuts was so cool because you had the crushed one with the ice, you know, the ice cube in it. You had the box and everything, you know, the donuts. You want donut? You know, like that was a really nice thing, you know, like that was a nice accessory. And it's like, oh, I want like just weird, stupid shit. Like give us Shredder or give us Splinter with it, like standing behind the stupid subway door, like as a backdrop because they couldn't fucking hide the puppet any other way. Like, oh, if ever I was to say I don't want a figure from Turtles, I think it would be the TMNT 2 and TMNT 3 Splinter. I guess no, just TMNT 3 Splinter. TMNT 2 is okay. But the third one was bad. Can't believe that Randy said yes to Next Mutation and no plans to 2K3. Oh, yeah.
Do you think maybe we'll see any of the concept from like Turtles 4, right?
Yeah.
The images are around. I wonder if we'd ever be able to, even though we may not see the movie, that might be fun to see as characters.
It would be cool. I think they have so much ground to cover before they would do that without people like freaking the fuck out. If that makes any sense, just because, you know, it's just like, you're not going to give us Samurai Turtles, but you're going to give us, you know, this. IDW Turtles before they lose that license too, to make it even harder. But like I was showing off earlier, Tony, like, I think this is as close as we're getting for right now.
If there's a property of Turtles that is my dream Turtles, it would be the idea. So many good mutants in that series that they make. Ones that haven't been. So that's cool.
Okay, top 5
from IDW. From
IDW.
IDW Animals done.
Well, I mean,
I'd go with you. Got to go with the Leo turned foot soldier, or you know,
Dark Leo.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You can do all 4 turtles if you want, but at least that Dark Leo from that storyline. You'd have to go with Bludgeon and Koya.
Yeah.
Jenica, of course, just because now you got that. I would even like an adult Lita. That'd be cool. I mean, Alapex would be great. I mean, I could go on. There's so many old Hob. You know?
Yeah. That's the thing is that book is. It is the gift that keeps giving because there's so many cool characters. I mean, you know, like I said, because of Ninjara, when Alapex pops up in the book, I'm just like, it's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's very clearly based off of that.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
But you know, it's like the 4 turtles, easy. You know, I would love an IDW Shredder. I love his look in that comic. Same thing. Like here's the crabby thing. I would love an IDW line to basically release every single figure that we're getting from the Super 7 and the NECA line, just those characters, because I want Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder, Krang, fucking Fugitoid, Metalhead, you know, like yes, like I would
and Metalhead 2.0, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But you know that's the thing is it's like all the base characters would be fun. I would love the purple dragons as a box set. I would,
and nobody too. Yeah.
You know, that's the thing is, you know, like you could get obviously do the IDW exclusive characters like any of the mutants that you know we haven't seen in any of them.
Herman crap, Pigeon Pete, you know, all those guys.
Pigeon Pete.
Yeah. Well, Sally Pride.
Yes. Yeah. But that's the thing.
There's Thundercats crossover right there.
There's but you know what I mean? There's just this like crazy endless fountain of characters that you could get from there. And the shitty thing is if I'm being honest and you say, you know, top 5, I'm like, all right, the 4 Turtles and Shredder. Because that would be enough for me to go, yep.
And now that we've started.
Yeah.
That's just untapped potential right there for toys. For me, honestly, I've been a Turtle fan since beginning, right? But the IDW Turtles, I think have become the definitive Turtles because they're an amalgamation of all the other generations. You know,
well, and that's where the 2012 Turtles for me, as far as the animation goes, are my definitive animated Turtles.
Yes,
because it took stuff from every iteration and went,
yeah.
Well, and that's the thing too. With the 2012, I'd love to see a classicized version of that too.
Yep.
And that's, you know, right? Like
because the Rebel Tech are as close as we got, and I have to say those figures are badass. Those are still some of my favorite turtle figures of all time, but they're not accessible and they're fragile.
Yeah.
And that's where that's what sucks. Is it's like, oh man, like don't get me wrong, I have the 2012 Turtles in both animated and like the first releases on my display as 2 separate ones because I love those figures. That Mikey figure might be my favorite Mikey figure. Like as just here. It has knees, it has elbows, you can rotate everything. It's fucking amazing. But, you know, it's that thing of that cartoon was so fun. You know, and thinking of the merchandising and stuff that they were doing back then was awesome because we hadn't seen the 2003 boom, like of the Turtles didn't hit nearly as big as the 2012, in my opinion. And the 2003 series is a fantastic series, and it should have had just as big an impact. But I think the 2012 series, like you saw the shit you hadn't seen since the Fred Wolf cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, are you saying that the 2012 Turtles is better than the 2003? Yes.
Yeah,
and I'm saying that because they had access to be better because they could do a lot more than they could in 2003.
I would say the 2003 was more in line with Mirage, and the 2012 was more a homogenization of
everything
of the 2003 and Fred Wolf and everything. Right? I mean, it's just up until that point it was done.
I have to agree with you, Dave. I think the 2012 animated one is the best. I mean, I love the 03, but yeah.
Michael Usagi was in the 2012 cartoon. He was in Tales of the TMNT towards the end, and it was amazing. It's like a four episode arc. It's beautiful merchandising. But yeah, you know that was the thing is like I remember the 2012 like when the 2012 series hit. Like, and I was seeing like all this stuff pop up. Like at the beginning, I was like, oh my God, this is cool. This is like 03, you know, like we're getting the figures, you know, it's got a cartoon, you know, we'll see a board game or two. But then it was like, oh, there's the bed sheets. Oh, there's the lamps. Oh, there's, you know, like there's just this plethora of shit where it's just overwhelming. But it was because it was selling. Also, props for ending in a,
Yeah. And it was like, you know, after the bomb, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
You know, which is great. And that's what I with the comic too. I don't want to say too much, but there's another element to that's fun for me.
Oh hell yeah. And I think it's the thing of like I said, the only reason that the 03 Turtles aren't that, and like again, I legit have loved every single iteration of the cartoon minus Rise, but I can safely say Rise is the best animated. Like as far as just animation quality goes, because it is a beautiful series, and I cannot take that away. The story just wasn't for me. What?
And they introduced some really fun characters in that too. You know, and that's the thing. It's like, Terror Bears.
Yes, dude. Fucking Beavers. Dream Beavers from 2012. Woo! Woo! No, thank you.
Yeah. You mentioned the After the Bomb, Paladin or Paladin RPG stuff. I just got in the mail. Give me a second here.
Cute.
Oh yeah.
Agree on the idea.
I'm excited for where this is going.
Close my eyes, see the panel of Leo cutting out Shredder's head like it's in front of me. That's so good.
But I helped this dude kickstart this. It's like a continuation off of that, or it's based off of that play style.
Is this available somewhere now? If I want,
the dude had it on Kickstarter, so I don't think it's really available anywhere.
Okay,
I'm sure you can track it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But it's an RPG based off of all of that stuff, or in that vein and everything.
That's fantastic. Who did the art for that?
I'm not exactly sure. I think it was a couple different people.
Sorry, you're getting my real time on
that. There's a few different people and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot of art actually in the book. It's a lot of just the instructions.
Oh, there we go. There's the link right there. Get it, Mr. Geeky. Get it.
Oh, I'm getting it. It's happening.
And Panther, I don't take anything away from the 2003 series. For what it is, I know the 2003 series was starting from scratch, and the 2012 series definitely had a cool leg up because of the foundation that was laid. I'm saying like the capabilities and access of what they could do, and like as far the further they could go with some of the arcs and stuff, with the animation, with the cast, with the rights, because Nickelodeon had them, at that point. So they could go a little deeper, I think.
Yeah. I mean, there's some really fun deep dives in the 2003.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely, and that's why I'm saying I take nothing away from that series. I love that series, but 2012 has that included in it. It's a part of what the 2012 series is.
Yeah, the 2012 had that. It took the 87 and the 03, and added to all that. It just mixed it all together and was fun.
All of that said, I would also very happily take a 2003 toy line.
Oh God, yeah.
There's no question.
I would love to get a Shredder with Krang in the,
Yeah.
There you go, Mr. Geeky. The physical pre-order.
Oh, yes. All right.
I'll just leave that up, or you can see it in the chat. But go check it out. A continuation on the classic game. I recently found a channel that did some great synopsis videos for the 03 series called Jay's Reviews. Nice. I'll have to check that out, Cub. But the art in 2003 was way better, in my opinion, than 2012. I love the Jeff Matsuda designs, and obviously Emilio is a dear friend and a very fantastic person. And I love the 03 style. I love the 2012 style though too. And granted, I will also throw this out there. I am a little bit more biased because of the 2012 series, because I share that with my son, and for me, it's really cool to see the Turtles through his eyes and seeing him explore there we go, Emilio the explosive talent with all the right moves. Go check out our friend Emilio.
And I mean, I think you bring up a really good point with that, though, is that we have all this history from growing up with this, right? And this is like, the 2012 one was at a point where we could then share that, with the next generation, where 2003 was still a little bit, we were still, for some of us, younger.
I was in high school.
And like I had the same experience with my kids, where we would watch that together, and like you have a brand new experience from that.
Yep.
It's
whole different thing. Like I have never been more impressed that, well, okay, I have been, but my son came up and was like recapping stuff to my wife, and was just like, and then Shinigami, and like is pronouncing everybody like properly and like articulating exactly what happened in the episode. I'm like, holy shit, all right, okay, I'm gonna get in trouble because now she knows that we watched like 4 episodes today, but it's 107 out. So my question is,
that's a very specific story, Mr. Winder.
My question is, what cartoons past the original does Playmates allow Super 7 and NECA to use? And that's where it gets really muddy, because I don't think that's known publicly.
Yeah.
As far as what and where.
There's
I guess who has been looking at the TMNT Toy Museum, right? I love that site. And actually, Narc, who's a regular on the channel, he is developing another database for that as well. So very excited for that.
Nice. I mean, the thing is, I would say is that we at least know with Super 7 they have the ability to do some concept images, because we saw that with the Ace Duck.
Yeah.
You know, so NECA we haven't necessarily seen that yet in terms of, but there's a lot of cool concept stuff that would be neat.
Smunkin, the reason you don't see Mitch's comments is because you're on YouTube. Mitch is on Twitch, so unfortunately it doesn't share a chat. I'm trying to figure out how to make that work, and I think unfortunately the only way I could do that is to use OBS, to have it actually streaming on the side of the screen. But yeah. 03, the character design, I also think when I think of the Turtles, because I was 10 and it was my first real exposure. See, and again, it's different strokes for different folks and like how it impacted, you know. IDW is definitely my favorite. There you go. And there's all Narc socials.
If you like IDW, you'll love Archie too.
Yeah. And they're available through IDW. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures, available through IDW. You can literally get from the beginning all the way through. I think there's only 2 issues that I think technically aren't included in the trades, because I think it was something of licensing or something with a specific character. I'm not positive.
Did they
I have all the single issues. I'm good.
Hell yeah. What?
Did they ever finish the last arc? There was, I know that they were like doing at one point they were trying to get the last couple issues out that was like pre-made, and they just, do you know what I'm talking about?
I think it ended up wrapping up, but it wasn't like, oh, okay, this is nicely, you know, tied up in a bow. It was just like,
yeah, no,
okay, cool.
Yeah, it ended weird.
Well, but that's kind of the same with the Fred Wolf series. Like it seemed like that was going to continue, right?
I think they were going to continue, and then it basically got shit canned because they could do syndication.
Well, I think and it timed out with like at part 3 of the movie, where it just I think that may have yeah.
Is IDW keeping Turtles? They're losing G.I. Joe and Transformers. As of right now, they are.
Yeah.
Who else had Ninja Turtle birthday cakes for more than 4 consecutive years? Yeah. My mom would do like a turtle face on it. She was big into like decorating cakes, so she would do a turtle like head, and it was always the same one, but she would just change the frosting color, and I always loved that. I was like, yeah, like this is the coolest. I will say one neat thing with the IDW Turtle Adventures, the Archie reprints, is the first release of the first 4 or 5 volumes. They reprinted it to look like it was printed on newsprint, which was really flippin' cool. I have those. It's hard to show over the internet.
Yeah, I think I've got the first volume.
Yeah, when they hit, I was like, no way, this is amazing. I was working at the comic shop at the time, and I was like, I gotta look at this. I gotta look at this. And like, I was so in love with the way that they laid out the entire book, because it was like picking it up and looking through, and the fact that they printed it to look like newsprint, like the paper was tinted in full bleed, and it was just like, oh my god, like that was so cool. And then they just randomly stopped, like after, and I'm guessing it probably just got too expensive, but it's like, damn it, that was really cool.
Did they ever reprint the newspaper strips? Because there's the Ninja Turtle newspaper funnies too, right?
I've never seen like a collected volume.
I don't think they've ever done like a definitive collection of that. I think there was 1 or 2 attempts at it, but I don't think it ever was everything. What does the red ring mean on Xbox? You did. I have a VHS tape of my 9th birthday when I got the Dino Leonardo figure in the first movie, plus so many TMNT pajamas. Nice. You know what? We're getting down to the last couple minutes. We got about 20 minutes left. What are your top 3 non-figure, so non-toy based? That's no vehicles, no figures, nothing. Your top 3 favorite pieces of turtle merchandise in your collection. I will put that out there.
Well, my number one are my my Playmate statues.
Garfield.
Yeah.
The sheets. Yeah.
Hell yeah. The sheets for you, Mr. Geeky? Sorry, I'm trying.
Oh yeah. No, I the sheets for me for sure are still in my not only the original, but I also had when the 2012 came out. I picked up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I gotta say that the cereal bowls, like those, like I have my OG Mikey up there, but I have a set of 4 that are actually in the kitchen cabinet that are used, like that we my son eats from on Saturday mornings when we watch cartoons and stuff. So, yeah.
I guess now that I'm looking, my Turtles issue 1 second print.
Ooh. Oh, a TMNT Trapper Keeper. No, Eric, I was saying that the red ring means it's dead. Aluminium tray still. Dude, the like TV tray. Like yeah, I have a special that like I don't have one anymore though, so I guess I can't really say that that's up there, but I will say it's it's dumb, but it's up there, but it's the Turtles cookie container. Like they
old
you
plastic
could
one?
mail away for like a nightlight, and like it cuts off at like the shoulders, and then there was a slot in the back that you could make it into a bank. But I actually store all my NECA accessories in it, like just because it's a big empty plastic vessel that I can fit a lot into. But all right, so that's I'm at 2. We got
I had I think I had a Disney Afternoon book. Was there's like
Disney Adventures?
The Disney Adventures. I feel like there was like an issue I had that had the turtles in it. Is that?
Yeah,
it was doubled as a fantastic shield.
Didn't it have like Barbara Walters and the 4 turtles on the cover?
Was that a TV guide?
That's a really good memory.
Hold on.
I can't. I just remember the turtle, but Barbara Walters. That's a nice added touch. But you might be right.
Like that.
Holy crap! It was a TV guide. Tussler, you're a freak.
Wow.
That's amazing.
You know why I remember? Because I think I have that cut out and it's in that one book I was telling you about.
That's amazing. I love Family Dog arrives in prime time. Rocky and Bullwinkle debut on video cassette.
Nice.
Barbara Walter interviews the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the eve of their new live-action motion picture.
You gotta pull that up. I mean, that's got to be a fun interview.
That's amazing. I remember that freaking Barbara Walters thing. Disney Adventures did rule. Remember these little chrome turtles in the early 90s that shot the marbles out of them? I need to get the marble shooters.
Yeah.
I remember those. I never had them, but I remember a couple of friends that had those. But so I got one from my friend. It actually looks like the turtles kneeling, and like it was a marble shooter, but like it was before the like little shiny chromed out one.
I vaguely remember that. I don't have any of those though.
I have Mikey because my friend gave it to me.
Did you have the troll dolls? The turtles troll dolls?
I avoided those like the plague.
I have a raft because my grandma got it for me for my birthday, and it's still complete. It sits in my turtle display, and yeah.
No, I lived through all those trolls, and I didn't want anything to do with them.
I'm trying to find.
But for my third item, I'm gonna have to say my turtle poster from the first publishing, that image with all 4 of them like in an alleyway wearing red bandanas. I've always liked the poster, and it's hanging on the wall.
Now I know why I don't remember this. It's the Turtles 3 Turtles.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, there's the Adventures one.
Yeah.
That is haunting.
I may have that.
Mm-hmm.
Little League, Tall Building, Short Story Contest.
They had some great. I mean, there was like they had gargoyle stories in there too. There was like some really fun. Yeah.
Cup Creation loved them. Does PlayStation have an equivalent to the Red Ring of Death? My PS4 beeps like 90 times before it enters rest. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, the oh man, there's some weird ones. I do got to put this out there. This is the earliest turtle adventure. This is my earliest turtle comic memory that I can remember, but it's this cover specifically.
Yeah.
Like I know I have issues before issue 50, but like this is the earliest comic, like specifically the cover I remember getting this, and like I got it at Cassidy's Golden Pine in Hinckley, Minnesota, and I remember just being enamored with it.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
So I mean, it's such an iconic one. So
it is, and you know, I always remember my dad being like, "Who's the fox?" And my mom would be like, "Robert." And like, there's a ninja fox on the cover. Like I remember, like that him just saying that once, and he's like, I'm not being misogynistic. There's a fox. That is a ninja fox." And I'm like, I'm sitting in the back, just dying. You know, like we're on a road trip up north. It's like, oh shit. Merch from the Coming Out of Their Shells concert, first concert I ever went to. Damn. I have the tape from Pizza Hut, and I loved it.
Yeah, I got the tape.
Oh, the Oprah interview was cringe-tastic. That one was rough.
Great. With that shredder in it, too.
Random House TMNT storybook based on the movie. I actually got that for Christmas from one of my friends. They found it at like a thrift store. And they got it for me. I was like, hell yeah. And he's like, really?
That's a good find. Yeah.
But you know, that's the thing is, like, more recently I've been collecting the like early chapter books. They're like easy readers or whatever. So, you know, there's Mikey, you know, goes to the boardwalk haunted house that, you know, him and his skater buddies go on a dare and they end up being brainwashed and all that stuff. Like, but they're, you know, 60 pages, but they're really, really fun to read with the kid because it's just like, oh, these are really simple. And
were those Ryan Murphy too? Who
was it? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was the original crew that was involved in those books as well.
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now.
I've been really kind of enamored with trying to track down the Hero Turtles magazines that introduce like all these like characters that we never saw here, right?
Maybe Mitch. Wait, is it the action figure? Because I have that action figure. All right, randomly get songs from Coming Out of Their Shells album stuck in my head. Fun fact, Toy Lips, there's a Spotify station for that, and it almost always starts with Skipping Stones for some reason. It is so these were by Dave Morris, it looks like. Wrote the chapter books that I'm thinking of. My dog is whimpering at the door. I'll be right back.
Oh, she just wants to bark at me.
Stormy? Is Stormy at the other door?
I've always been really interested in like trying to track back down some of those coloring books and some of the like I had them when I was a kid, but I didn't I didn't pay that close of attention to this stuff, and now I'm really like fixated on some of the characters in different iterations that we've never seen them. So like I know there's an old trunk that I had when I was a kid where it was like Donnie was on the trunk.
Oh,
and there's some robot, and I don't know who the robot is. It's not like anything I've ever seen before.
Huh.
I'll have to send you a picture later.
I'm actually pulling up the. Oh my goodness. That's not what I thought I was gonna see. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for this, Mitch. That's haunting.
What?
And he's got shredder booties.
What?
Comics
that's
because she hasn't seen me in how long have we been streaming? An hour and 51 minutes, and she gets excited.
She heard my voice, Dave. She wants to bark at me.
Yeah, she's like, "Where's that bastard? Where is that bastard?" Where the hell? Okay, hold on. I got to look up this turtle trunk.
If you can't find it, I can get you. I can send you a picture later too. But it's
Turtle power, Turtle power. God, I love that song.
But I mean, this thing kind of looked a little bit like Fugitoid, but it was not Fugitoid, and it was like a mix between Fugitoid and Roadkill Rodney. And
this is the one that I remember. I didn't have it, but one of my friends did.
That might be it.
And I remember that trunk.
Yeah, these are all
the side view because it was like in the sewer. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, give me a sec.
Here you go, Dave.
Oh, there it is. That's amazing.
Heck yeah. Was that what?
Here's the original cassette.
Oh,
I had that too. Yeah.
Oh,
that was on loop.
Oh, that's not it.
Yeah. Listen to this so many times.
There was a time where my dad hated driving me places because I was just be like, he knew, it was always going to be those songs over and over.
There was like when this came out, I was reading the book, The Sword of Shannara, right? So I would put this cassette into the tape player and listen to it as I read that book. So then years later, I reread the book, and that music started playing in my head as I was reading the book again. It was so weird.
That's fun.
And then I sold them all to pay for some college, including Scratch. Oh no, comics! I really wish I still had the Ninja Turtle comic I used to have that comes with the cassette that reads the comic to you. Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
So I found another trunk. Oh no, it's the same trunk. That's Leonardo, but Leonardo just looks purple. But
I'm totally gonna try and pull this up for you now. 1 second. I know I've got it.
Those are definitely foot soldiers. Mikey and Splinter, Raph and Shredder, purple.
Yeah. Here. Okay. Here we go. I found the picture. Dave, I'm gonna send it to your.
Okay, dude, you can just share your screen. Just hit share, and then I'll add it to the chart.
All right. 1 second. Give me a second then. I gotta find where it was.
Yeah.
Just a moment. Okay. You're pulling this up. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Go to the thing.
Share.
I am.
And
here's where me being an old fogey comes in. All right. Share screen.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna share my screen.
Michael Taylor, I want one bad. See? Hit up that Spotify.
Oh wait, no, I did it wrong.
Just send me the image, Mr. Geeky.
All right, I'm gonna here. 1 second. I'm gonna do my entire screen. And then can you see that?
No.
Well, then it didn't work. All right.
I'm aware.
1 second. Here, allow. Okay, now I allowed it.
Almost.
Can you see that?
The one where they were standing on a rooftop. Hell yeah. I cannot see it unless. Are you sending it to me in a message?
No. All right. Now I'm going to.
Chat believes in you. Yes. The support grows.
Well, here, the browser can't access your screen. Try capturing a different screen. Okay, Dave, I'm going to send it to you. I'm just going to. Okay. All right.
I'm waiting.
All right, dude. Just a second.
You got this. Didn't Cardona get that recently and said it's much smaller? It's a toy. Is it a round toy chest?
No, I don't think so. It's going to come to you in 3, 2, 1.
Grandpa's trying to share screens on the internets again. Okay, it is all right. It has not come over. It must still be sending.
Okay.
What is that?
Right? I've never seen that before.
That is some lazy shit. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, that too. But what is that thing?
He has a bow staff.
What was it meant to be?
That's just a knockoff.
No, I mean, it's Donatello. Like, I remember the top artwork that's up here because that was the artwork that was used on like plates and cups and everything.
But do you see what I'm saying, right? Like it's like a mix between Fugitoid and like a Roadkill Ronnie, but they didn't know what they wanted to do with it. Where
to be fair, it also looks like Donatello's having an episode of some sort. Like
the robot kind of looks like Alice from the Jetsons.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
I'm 37 and I can't even set up a stream. Geeky's more advanced than me. There we go. Now I'm having Zoom PTSD from teaching my classes. The one you showed pic was definitely a big cube ship. Oh, see, lots of people. They can imply that Donnie made it. Oh yeah, that's a good call. Donnie has the control.
So that was Metalhead .1.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean, why not? Did any of you have the turtle colored masks bandana with the rubber turtle nose attached?
Yes.
I did not, but I have now acquired 3 of the 4. Because my friend Nicole bequeathed her childhood collection to Oliver, and in there was a full set of Raph, a full set of Leo, and a full set of Donnie. And I just got the Michelangelo one in that bag of stuff that I unboxed on here. So I got to find the pads, but then I'll have all 4, which would be super cool. The only thing similar to that I had was it was a set of pajamas, but it had like a headband and just said Michelangelo. Like it wasn't like an eye mask or anything. It was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I just had headbands. I never got the actual masks.
Yeah, can't figure out modern tech. Yeah, it happens. Metal, the forehead. Some people live by that. But I think, I don't know. Those comic, the costume pieces were always interesting because there were like the plastic shell face masks. There were the rubber nose with the masks. There were paper masks. There were just the colored bandanas you could get.
Yeah.
The paper mask to me is that's the Crooked Turtle gang then, right?
Right? The paper bag. But we are down to the final 2 minutes. So real quick, we're gonna run around the horn. The Target exclusive Blu-ray had the mask. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Tussler, you got anything fun coming up?
Not that I can think of. Nothing that anybody would care about.
Fair enough. Mr. Geeky, do you have anything here? We'll give you the screen. What you got coming up, man?
It's a big picture of me. I always have fun stuff coming up. I have a couple new Which Figures Do We Want episodes that are coming down the way here. One is going to focus on the variants. And then I have another one that is expansion of that, which is going to be which toy lines do we want, which there's a couple that I'm really excited for. So that's focusing more on it's the same deep divey kind of stuff, but it's going to be like on some lines that are surprising that we don't have yet. So
again, go check out Mr. Geeky over at Speaky Geeky. As it says, he is the time-traveling teen from Dimension X, apparently. You're a neutrino, bud. I think that was the most Canadian thing I've ever said. You're... Anyway. And Tussler, you got a moniker. You're a sewer snooping collector.
Whoa, sweet.
Go check out Tussler on all of your favorite social medias. Like, follow, subscribe to these fine gentlemen. You can always find me at all of these. Sorry for cutting you off, Mr. Geeky. I apologize. But you can find me right here on the Dave Wonder channels. Please like, follow, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications and whatnot. It does help. I'm actually learning quite a bit. And so smash that like button, as everybody's been saying in the chat. I'm learning these phrases. But yeah, like, follow, subscribe, go follow these guys. Come back here and have some fun conversations with me and the crew. We're always around to have some fun chitty chats about collecting. So until next time, cowabunga?
Cowabunga.
Sorry, the microphone didn't quite cut out, so it just went cowabunga. Big Mo, it's the heart. Whoa, my hair fell down. Yeah, that's the like button. The more you know. Later.